if one island still looked the way the world did hundreds of years ago? Crystal clear water, hidden lagoons, limestone cliffs rising out of the sea like giant stone walls. This is Palawan. A place so beautiful that many travelers call it the last true paradise on Earth. But Palawan is more than beaches. Behind these peaceful islands are hidden caves, secret rivers, fishing villages, untouched jungles, and people living simple lives surrounded by nature. And once you arrive here, it becomes very hard to leave. In this documentary, we'll travel across the most beautiful parts of Palawan. From the dramatic cliffs of El Nido, to the quiet blue waters of Coron, to hidden beaches that feel almost unreal. This is not just a vacation destination. This is a completely different world. Palawan is located in the western part of the Philippines. Long and narrow, the island stretches between the South China Sea and the Sulu Sea. From the airplane window, Palawan already looks different. Small green islands appear everywhere across bright blue water. Even before landing, you know this place is special. Most travelers begin their journey in Puerto Princesa, the capital city of Palawan. Compared to many cities in Southeast Asia, life here feels slower. There's less noise, less traffic, and more connection with nature. Motorbikes move quietly through the streets, small local markets open early in the morning. Fishermen prepare boats before sunrise. Palawan doesn't try too hard to impress people. And maybe that's exactly why people fall in love with it. For many travelers, El Nido is the heart of Palawan, and honestly, it almost doesn't look real. Huge limestone cliffs rise directly from the sea. The water changes color every few meters, deep blue, turquoise, then crystal clear near the shore. Island hopping is the main experience here. Small traditional boats carry travelers through hidden lagoons and quiet beaches surrounded by giant cliffs. Some places can only be reached by swimming through narrow openings between rocks. And suddenly, you enter secret lagoons that feel completely hidden from the outside world. The silence inside these lagoons is unforgettable. Only the sound of water and the wind touching the cliffs. Places like the Big Lagoon and Small Lagoon have become famous around the world. But even now, many parts of El Nido still feel untouched. At sunset, the town becomes calm and peaceful. People sit quietly near the beach, watching the sky slowly turn orange and pink. No rush, no stress, just the ocean, and time slowing down. One of the most beautiful things about Palawan is that many beaches still feel hidden. Some can only be reached by boat. Others require walking through rocks or jungle paths, and when you finally arrive, it feels like discovering a secret place no one told you about. Soft white sand, clear shallow water, palm trees moving slowly in the wind. Some beaches are completely empty except for a few local fishermen or passing boats. In a world filled with crowded tourist destinations, places like this are becoming rare. And maybe that's why Palawan feels so different. It gives people something many places no longer can: silence. Further north lies Coron, another part of Palawan that feels wild and untouched. But Coron is famous for something very different. Under these calm blue waters lie sunken Japanese warships from World War II. Over time, nature slowly transformed these wrecks into underwater worlds filled with coral and marine life. Today, divers from around the world come here to explore them. Even above the water, Coron is stunning. Kayangan Lake is often called one of the clearest lakes in Asia. The water is so transparent that boats seem to float in the air. The surrounding cliffs create a landscape that feels ancient and mysterious. And when clouds move across the mountains, Coron almost looks cinematic, like a forgotten world hidden far from modern life. One of Palawan's most famous natural wonders is the Puerto Princesa underground river. A river flowing through caves beneath massive limestone mountains. Visitors enter by small boat and slowly move into darkness. Inside the cave, giant rock formations hang from the ceiling. Some look like animals. Some look like faces. And some have taken thousands of years to form. The deeper you go, the quieter it becomes. Only the sound of dripping water echoes through the cave. This underground river is now recognized as one of the new 7 wonders of nature. But standing inside it, the most surprising thing isn't how famous it is, it's how peaceful it feels. Palawan is beautiful because of nature, but it's also beautiful because of its people. Many locals still live simple lives connected to the sea. Fishing remains an important part of daily life. Small wooden boats leave early every morning before sunrise. In villages near the coast, Children play near the water while families prepare fresh seafood together. Tourism has changed parts of Palawan, but many communities still protect their traditions and environment carefully. Locals often greet visitors warmly, not because they work in tourism, but because hospitality is naturally part of life here. And sometimes, the strongest memory travelers take home from Palawan isn't the beaches, it's the kindness of the people. Palawan is one of the most biodiverse places in the Philippines. Its jungles, reefs, and islands are home to rare wildlife found nowhere else on Earth. Colorful fish move through coral gardens beneath the water. Sea turtles swim slowly through warm tropical currents. And deep inside the forests, rare birds and animals live far from human activity. Because much of Palawan remains protected, nature still dominates the landscape. But this paradise also faces challenges: plastic pollution, over-tourism, and climate change. Many locals and environmental groups now work hard to protect these islands before they change forever. Because places like Palawan are becoming rare, and once nature disappears, it's almost impossible to bring it back. There's something difficult to explain about Palawan. It's not only the beauty, it's the feeling. Time moves differently here. Mornings begin slowly with calm oceans and warm sunlight. Afternoons are filled with island adventures and endless blue water. And nights become peaceful. No giant skyscrapers. No loud cities, only waves, stars, and the sound of nature. As the sun disappears behind the islands, the sky turns gold, orange, and deep purple. For many travelers, this becomes the moment they never forget. Not because it's dramatic, but because it feels real. Palawan is not perfect. And maybe that's what makes it special. It still feels natural, untouched, human. In a world moving faster every year, Palawan reminds people to slow down, to breathe, to look around, and to remember how beautiful this planet can still be. From hidden lagoons and underwater caves, to quiet villages and endless tropical islands, Palawan feels less like a tourist destination and more like a dream that somehow became real. And maybe one day, you'll stand here too, watching the ocean in silence, wondering why places like this still exist.